Hi, I'm Carolyn McCombs with the George Washington University. Tune in to LegacyMaker Sports Network.
Justice Miller here, LegacyMaker Sports, and I'm here with George Washington, okay? We've got Nia Locke, and we have Coach McCombs. How are you guys doing today?
Great.
Great, thank you for having
Great.
us.
It's nice that you can just drive right down the street, basically, and just come to Media Day, huh?
Yeah.
Absolutely, not too far.
Saves a little money this year, doesn't it? So, how are you guys feeling this preseason? How's the team looking?
It's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we've got a lot of depth in our locker room. We have a lot of leadership in our locker room. We're very competitive every single day.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the best thing about this team right now is just the high level that we're competing in. We put them on teams, buff and blue, and every single day it's down to the wire. And so I love that as we're competing against each other right now to finally play an opponent soon.
Oh, that's so exciting. I love to hear about the competitiveness, especially in the preseason, because I know everybody's fighting for some spots. Nia, tell us about that. What is the trenches looking like in preseason?
I mean, as a group, I feel like we just understand at the end of the day we're all representing one team and we're representing George Washington, and so all of us want to make each other better, and I feel like as a team or as individual players, we understand that, and competing to the best of our ability is how we're going to get there as a team.
Right. And so then what are some of those main things as far as the offense and the defense, just weaknesses that you guys may have had last season that you guys are working on currently in practice?
Yep. Well, our school has a defensive mentality. That's something that we harp on every single day, and we make sure that, we have that on lock. Since last year, we had kept teams down to the average, and so we were top 25, I think, within our defensive stops. And so that's one of our mentalities, and over-communicating. And so we just continue to work on that every single day and get better at it.
From your personal perspective, do you feel like your defense is up there? It's up on par?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Okay, so then defense is your favorite side of the court to play?
I would say both evenly.
Okay, evenly. And then what about you? How are you feeling as far as, the development of the team and some standouts so far this preseason?
Yeah, I mean, it's in such a infancy phase, quite honestly, right now, where you get opportunities to play some scrimmages, so that's always nice and challenging. Just with our style of play, when we play an opponent, it just gives us a different challenge with how they play, just different screens, different types of things that we're going to see. So I love that about getting to play an opponent, and so it's just kind of preparing our team for those different types of actions, that we're going to see. Again, we have Nia Locke here with us today. She's shown tremendous growth, just ended the season really on a high note with us last year. She's able to score and defend, which we love, that she can play both sides of the ball. Again, Maiwa Taiwo has been a staple for us. And then Nia Robertson obviously received some accolades here in the preseason. And so coming back as a sophomore, just really understanding the bullseye that she has on her back. But that's what a team is for, right? Because we want every single night, no one's going to know who's our leading scorer, who our best defender is, just all of those things. So we really, talk about individual awards or team awards for us.
Dang, so it sounds like that bench is deep, okay, deep. So like you mentioned before, you mentioned Nia Robertson, Nia Locke, and I don't want to mess her name, but Maiwa. Okay, yes, and many other players on the team have been accoladed, first team, second team, or was it third team? No, it was second team. We're good. And in the preseason's all conference teams. So how does that, what does that say about your team and then just the development of the overall program? Because I know you also said that you guys are still newborns, right? But, you've produced these players that are out here and they're performing well and the team overall is performing well. So what do you think that says about the overall program? Having all of these players.
We want to be a program of player development, and so we really take a lot of pride in the people that we bring in and how they grow and develop throughout their time here. And so whether you've been here 1 year, 2 years, just a summertime, that time is really important. And so our coaches do an excellent job of spending time investing in our young women to grow and develop. And I think, sometimes you achieve those honors and accolades, because of the hard work, that you put in. And I think, like I said before, those individual awards are team awards, because it's not possible to achieve those individual awards without the hard work, of the team, every single day. Our team is very selfless. And so I think they understand that, and they're going to continue to work and compete. And I just really love that about this group.
And what do you like most about the team this year? I mean, you're a veteran in the game. You've probably seen a couple players come and go, but what stood out about this team for you this year?
I think since coming to GW, our relationships has been such a crucial part to our success, our chemistry on the court, and that's what I continuously love, that we are a family. And so families sometimes have to hold each other accountable, compete, hold each other up, and that's what we're constantly doing every day.
And how do you hold the team accountable? Because you're a graduate, upperclassman. I know they look to you as a leader, so how do you fulfill that role on the team?
I feel like just letting people know my experience and being able to coach them on things that I think I've learned throughout the process. And so trying to help them and set an example as well. The more I do my own thing kind of thing, I feel like people follow along.
Right. And then didn't you guys just go on a little trip overseas?
We did.
Italy and Greece. 2 destinations. That's more than the rest, man. What are you trying to say, favoritism? Just kidding. But how was that? How was Italy? How was Greece? I love that place.
Yeah, it was an amazing experience. It was something that I really wanted to take this group on, just with the people that have come back to the program, and just like they deserve that, the time that they've put in to continue to help build this program, just that investment. And so not only did we get to play a couple games, but just spend a lot of quality time together, seeing different parts of the world together, building those relationships that really a foundational part in our process this year. And so I think that we'll continue to use that. That kind of momentum from the summertime into the fall has been really important too.
And what was your experience overseas?
It was amazing. Being able to travel with your teammates completely across the country is something that, out of the country, is something that I think was completely amazing. And, we didn't have phone service, majority of us, so we actually got to socialize a lot more and be able to see things that are historical, like the Sistine Chapel by Michelangelo. In Greece, my favorite part was the boat ride, the cruise that we got to just chill on. That was amazing.
I love boats, girl. You had me there. So was the food good?
Oh, it was amazing.
Okay, good. That's really good. We got you guys listed as 6 on here on our preseason polls. How did you guys take that? Because I'm not going to lie, I thought you guys had a pretty impressive showing last season, and considering the fact that you have a couple of returners coming back, I don't think that reflected just how well this team is going to do this season. So how are you guys feeling about it?
Yeah, we just take that with a grain of salt. It's preseason, and so, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. I think we have, like I said, a competitive group, and, we're really not going to focus on that. We're going to continue to focus on each other. Like I said, we come into the circle every day and with a common mission, a common purpose, and I think, I'm excited. Like I said, we're not focusing on that. This is obviously a fun day for the momentum going into the season. But we're just looking forward to seeing what the first game looks like.
Underdogs have nothing to lose, so I feel like you just put in the work, and the work shows.
If anything, I think it just shows that they're just sleeping on you guys. That means you get to come in and you get to surprise them all and just boom, wham, bam, win it all. Okay. Well, that is all I have time for today. And I really appreciate you guys coming down, meeting with us, talking with LegacyMaker Sports. I'm Justice Miller. This is George Washington. And this is our 2023 Media Day Guide. You guys have a good one.